had the little guy. Now it's time for the big guy on the channel. We got Duane here. Duane, I think this truck has excited you more than most that's come out recently, because you're the kind of guy that wants to tear into a motor. You want to know what it makes it work, why does it work, and yet with this one, there's something special. All right, Duane, why is this thing so special?
All right, well, there's quite a few reasons. One is custom snorkel. Now, the snorkel's different because it's a combination of like a wedge tail style and a ram air. So as you're driving down the road, you're getting the force of the air ramming in here, but it's also reversible, right? So if you're in a heavy snow, a lot of dust situation, you can move the intake to the back, put the blank on the front, and that helps with that. The higher you are, cleaner.
And that is obviously Bronco bolts, man. Ford said if there's a Bronco bolt, it's adjustable, right?
And our toolkit fits it, right? To take it out. So the other thing is you have this big graphic here, which that's your favorite, Dave, right there. Right?
Yes, the billboard. But Duane actually likes this, and for a lot of reasons. I think you dropped a video on your channel about this, right?
Well, I tell you what, these marks mean something.
They do.
Let's watch that video later. And this one is probably the most important. The Sasquatch line there, with the little Sasquatch dude in there. That's the most important one we want to keep an eye on. So
nice.
I also like it for the squared off fender flare.
The fenders,
right?
yes.
Or the fenders itself. They're not quite square, they're not round.
Yep, and I'm a big fan of these fenders because they're still removable, unlike Raptor. So Raptor, you can't remove the fenders.
Right.
These, you can actually still do that, and unfortunately for a round fender guy, guess what? They're molded the shape, so it's not like you can shove these on the current vehicle, so that's kind of a bummer.
A good catch, I didn't see that.
So we've got really beefy steps, Duane.
I like this. Look, plenty of traction, plenty of tread you're getting in. I mean, you know, I like the fact they're removable, just sort of like the Bronco Raptor has the long one. I like how they're adding these from the factory, and you can also still remove them without it being a big production.
Well, the thing I've noticed is it's a different kind of, I don't know if it's a full rock slider or if it's just more.
That's what I said earlier.
Yeah.
I said if it is technically a rock slider, it's different than what you're used to, right? The other thing is this Everglades exclusive color desert sand.
Big fan of this. That's one thing I do love about Everglades is the color of this thing. So obviously this is kind of a bummer. It's only one color that's kind of exclusive to it, though.
That's right. So you know, it's one of those deals where, if you've seen in the Bronco, we have the urban.
Wait, what is going on here?
I'm sorry to video bomb you. I apologize.
No. What is going on? Wait, I feel like it's like this all of a sudden.
No, wait a minute. You're 6'3". Now don't stand on.
I've got my heels on today.
Hey, we got a box over here.
that may be needed. But so Mitchell's photobombed us, that's fun. Mitchell, how does this thing he's got the better camera too. Man, he's even got a taller camera.
We bougie.
That's right. But so Mitchell, Duane, I know Duane's big on this. How are you with this thing, actually now seeing it in person?
Even before seeing it on person, I think that the Black Diamond is the most underrated trim level that the Bronco offers. Underrated. And I think this is just a good addition to a Black Diamond.
Like a plus, maybe?
Yeah, it's a Black Diamond +1.
Yeah.
It's kind of the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll let you guys, I didn't mean to video bomb you. I just...
Hey, anytime.
Absolutely. See you guys.
So clearly big people come in. You talking about big vehicles, big people drop in. But so Duane, where were you going with the inside?
All right, so on the inside, so we have the urban green accent, right? So if you look right here, it's like, well, is that urban green? Because that looks gray. But over here you can see it right here.
It does change in the light a little bit.
So if I don't know if this was not
is this
done
a
yet.
boo-boo?
Well,
because the other side is green.
Well, this is pre-production.
True.
So this is a pre-production unit. There could be some changes on that as well.
Commodity problems. They were like, hey, just throw something on there.
You know, you never know. But it's marine grade vinyl, and you know it looks similar. You can tell it's the automatic. All right, so let's get in here. And you know, this grab handle, it works. Grab handle here, just like any other Bronco. We're missing one hero switch here. Of course, that's this.
Are we missing it, or is that the nuggie dip holder? Because Kelly's coined that last year at this event. You put your sauce holder up there.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I mean, I didn't think about that.
Overland guy needs some nuggies, and he needs to dip his nuggie sauce.
So you have an option: nuggie holder or stay bar disconnect.
Okay.
What do you really want?
Right. That's up to the viewer.
All right. So we do have the mid package in here, right? But a 12-inch touchscreen.
That is, and that's one thing I'm jealous of you guys that went up in the screen. Me and Kelly wanted it, but I was like, do we really need it? Now that we don't have it, we want it.
Well, typical sound deadening headliner
Yep.
on the MIC
Wait,
top.
does it? It doesn't shed on us, so that's
No,
a plus.
And neither does mine. I mean,
Nice.
And it looks good in here. Like I said, it is sort of that. Well, it's the traditional Bronco in here, except for the accent trim.
Yeah,
and
it feels very at home.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. And like I said, I'm just weird that one switch there. I'm like, what's
That's
up? It's missing.
like my. It drives me crazy. Could they not just balance this thing into making it somewhat work a little better?
All right, so here's something I was thinking about. If you're a passenger sitting in here, what's your view like with the snorkel? And I mean, it's not like I need to see that way. If you're the driver, you can see in the mirror. I can see out of the front. It doesn't bother me.
Right. So I'm at my seating position and I'm looking over. You really don't see it at all, which is unusual because I've had snorkels I put on. You look over on this pillar, you see kind of. It doesn't take a lot away, but it does take some away from you.
Yeah, and in here it looks good sitting like that. So I'm good with it. I know I've been excited, right? You've heard me.
Oh yeah, you love this vehicle.
I would own this in a minute if we didn't have some news we're going to be breaking later this week. So this is cool. This is great. You know what? We're gonna like them. So
well, I want to know your thoughts under the hood because that was a big question for you. So let's go look under the hood and see there.
All right.
We're doing videos and all kinds of people are photobombing us. It's Bronco Santa. It's overlanding for fun, dude. All right, Duane. We've both been very curious about the airbox. How are they going to route it? It looks like pretty nicely done. I like how they got a little flex pipe to this because the body does move away from the mounting points here, so you need it to be flexible a little bit.
So Tim with Overlanding for Fun, the first thing he said was straightest path as possible, easy, and I totally agree with that.
And if you've ever heard me complain, my initial thoughts with this, too many bends. And I thought, okay, they're gonna bend it down here, it's gonna bend another 90 degrees to the airbox. They seem to hurt my fussing.
Yeah, well, there you go. So when it goes through the fender, and maybe they did, when it goes in, it is a straight shot. So I do like it. The 2.3 EcoBoost is a really good engine. I don't know why the 2.3 is the only engine option. I guess one day we'll find out.
Yeah.
Is it something to do with airflow from the snorkel? Is it to do with the decibels of the airflow through the snorkel? Or was it just to keep it to the point to where we wouldn't run out of 2.7s for this trim as well, right? So
this almost seems like a commodity build. Like we know we have these parts and let's make something special.
Well, I know that after seeing it in person for the 5th time in this one video, yes, I like it. I think it's a home run, but I don't know how the numbers are going to look, but I would drive it.
And you're okay with the billboard? I know. We're gonna go check your video out and find out why this is the way it is. But
you know what? And I think maybe it'll make a little bit more sense then. But it almost has this reflective texture or material, and it depends on what angle you're in. You get to see it in the daylight. So the font's kind of cool.
I guarantee you, this white definitely reflects. That probably reflects really well.
So we do need to find out about the rock rails. Are they rock rails, or are they just means to? But we have this Sasquatch package. Why wouldn't it be?
Maybe they're flotation devices because this is made to go into high water.
There you go. And actually, when Gavin was standing here, the water's like up the water line.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I think it's to about right here. So, but it's a good color. Looks good. It's ready for your overlanding adventures.
All right. So you heard from the guy who does more research than I do on these things. I know when he breaks into it, he breaks into these things. And that airbox, I'm glad to have you here, Duane, to talk about that because I would go crazy thinking about that. So, guys, for one, go check out their channel. Where is your channel?
Bronco Wild Outdoors on YouTube, and you can find us on Instagram and Facebook as well.
So, I challenge you right now, go subscribe. Wait till the end of this video. Click. We need all the view we can get on this. But go check out their channel. We did a video with Gavin. That was a lot of fun. Now I've done small, medium, and large now. So there you go. You put me, Gavin, and you together, and it's a whole. We'll collect the whole set. So whether it be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, it does not matter what you drive because this is your all-terrain nation. And what are we, Gavin? What are we?
Bronco people.
We are Bronco people, and we're out. Peace, everybody. Let's go.